What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Tarot Magic. My throat's a little off today. Anyway, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and thank you to everyone who has already subscribed and hit the like button. It is much appreciated. So today I want to start a new series called Who's Your Biggest Op, okay? Or who's your hidden op? I haven't decided exactly. And the purpose of this is not to, expose anyone for their evil deeds they're doing behind the scenes, although that is part of it. But the purpose is for you to figure out who you need to cut out of your life, who you need to cut cords with, who you need to set better boundaries with, who you need to not say or share things with, okay? Because other people can be a blockage in your life. And, yeah. So, this is the Oracle of E by Pam Grout and Colette Baron Reed. I have to get the guidebook because some of them don't make sense. But E Squared is a... I think it's called that, is a book by Pam Grout, and it's 9 experiments that you can do that prove the existence of God. It's a really good book, actually. And funny too. So I think I put it on one of my recommended readings in my memoir. Like at the end I have these mind-blowing book recommendations, like books I've read that have changed my life and my perspective on things. So anyway, Pam Grout. Anyways, Spirit, what is the one more shuffle? Okay. All right. What is the overall energy for the collective for this? Who is our biggest op? Reading, what is the overall energy? At your service, number 23. Okay. Let's see what that means. Some of them are not like really all that clear. And these are real short explanations, so at your service. I hope it's comforting to know there is a big universal butler who is working behind the scenes, taking care of all the details, making sure every little thing is turning out exactly as planned. This butler is as loyal as Fido. Is that a dog, right? As determined as Diana, never ever give up. Naiad, as the trustworthy as your own beating heart. So can you let him carry the tray? Okay, this is a card of kind of being like, the universe is taking care of everything, okay? And sometimes it's a betrayal, a heartbreak, a loss, a setback, but it's all for your highest good because you were meant to let that person go, or you meant to learn something from it, or let's say maybe you lost your job, but you've been wanting to start your own business. It gives you that opportunity to do that. So let the universe handle it. Heads up, or head games. Number 36 on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck is always what you don't see. So someone's playing head games with you? The trouble with smart people, and yes, that means you, is that they occasionally have a tad bit of difficulty surrendering to the big guy. That's God. They want to analyze everything, figure everything out, to go from A to B to D, C to D, and ad nauseum. So here's all you need to know about this sometimes. It's better to let go. Okay. So surrender to, the universe and just know that everything's happening for your highest good. And under that is abracadabra, which is like speaking your manifestations into existence. I think abracadabra means as I speak, I create, or something like that. So something involves a surrender, okay, to higher power, to the universe. And yes, it is difficult to actually look at a challenge or a heartbreak or a setback as for your highest good, but trust me, it is. Even a rejection is God's protection. Everything happens for a reason. All right, so these are the archetype cards. I can't remember who did these cards, but let's pull a few cards for the ops, because we want to know. We need to know, Spirit, who is working against you and why, and maybe we'll get some advice on what to do about it. We'll see. So this could be you. Some of these archetypes could come out as you, and the other as your op, or ops, plural. I am going to read the high vibrational person in the right as you, and obviously the other as the op. But put yourself where you go. I mean, you could be your own biggest op and be blocking yourself. It's very important to be self-aware and look within, but let's see. What is this about? Okay, visionary in the reverse, so the shadow attribute. This is very, okay. Selling insights to the highest bidder. Compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Okay, so this is probably you, or maybe it's you in the past. There's people around you that can't accept your vision or can't see it coming to fruition, but it's not their vision. It's your vision. So maybe you've been selling yourself short, dumbing it down to make it acceptable for other people. Instead, what you should be doing is putting boundaries up with those people and not telling them your vision. Because honestly, even the people closest to you, you know, unfortunately, they don't want you to win. They don't want you to be happy. I mean, maybe they do a little bit, especially if you're like, oh, I love you. I'm a member of your family. But in reality, they don't want you to be happier or better than them. And thief. Ooh, okay. So, yeah. So, I would say that this is definitely for people that make you doubt your own vision. Tell you that'll never work. You know, you should not even be hanging around people like that. Or telling them your business. Nope. A Don Juan. Woohoo. That's in the upright, though. Okay. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Okay. That is in the upright, though, so I don't really know what that means. Spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. Okay, well, you know, maybe this is a person who's a lover or a friend or whatever, but they're missing the bigger picture of who you are if they're just looking at your seductive qualities, right? They're missing your character. They're missing your kindness, your vision, you know. They may be just a little too focused on that. So make sure when you are, you know, choosing a partner, make sure they see all of you and accept all of you. You know, if they're just super focused on that one area, I mean, that feels good to be sexually attractive. But if you're looking for a partner, you want someone that's going to go to the distance and, you know, needs to be deeper. Needs to be deeper than that. And especially not a sexual partner that doesn't see or share your vision. So, okay. Not really. Okay, what else? Gambler. Okay, it's in the light attribute, though. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So I feel like this is you. Maybe this was you in the past. This was in the shadow, where you kind of just dumbed down your vision to fit other people, but now you are just, this is you. I feel like you are focused on your vision and you're not willing to edit any part of it or give up any part of it just because someone doesn't believe that it's possible. Like I said, it's not their vision, it's yours. This is why you just stop telling people what your vision is, whether it's a vision that you were shown by your spirit guides or your higher self, or just something that you came up with that you want to manifest for your life. Yeah. So that's you. But you're gambling in a good way. The light attribute. You're not willing to, yeah, and I don't know why I keep shuffling these, but okay. Let's get a few more. A martyr in the shadow attribute. Addicted to self-pity. Okay, that's in the reverse. Actually, I'm going to make sure I leave these in the reverse so I know. So if you are around someone that is addicted to self-pity, this is not the victim, but you know, they're always wallowing in their own misery. That's a negative emotion, and you know, maybe they are going through something. We don't want to be not have compassion, but that can really drain your energy, and it takes away from your goals and pursuits. So, okay. Anyway, let's see. Let's get a couple more. In general, you have to, you know. Ooh, the exorcist in the shadow attribute. Fear of facing your own demons. Okay, so yeah, if you've already faced your own demons and you are in control of them and someone else refuses to or will not face them, which means that they're just living out of their shadow side, that is not a good person to be a friend with or companion with, okay? Because, yeah, it is each person's responsibility to tame their own demons and get control of them. And sounds like someone who's just reckless and giving in to their demons. And we are not all about that here on this channel. All right, we're about taking accountability, self-control, and discipline. Constantly working to elevate to a higher vibration. What else? One more. Child wounded. Oh boy. It's in the light attribute though. Okay. So let's see what it says. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. Okay. Okay. So this is most likely you. If you have overcome your own childhood abandonment and neglect and abuse and wounds, you may be wanting to help others, you know. Pioneer in the shadow attribute is on the bottom. Now this is very tiny. I just want to see what this says. Compulsive need to keep moving on. Okay, so this is someone pioneer in the shadow, like someone that instead of healing their childhood wounds, they just move on to a different partner or a different job or whatever it is. So I'm going to put these shadows on this side in the Don Juan. So we've got visionary in reverse. Someone that is like editing or dumbing down their vision because other people are not. It's, you know, what does it say again? I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. We have the martyr. Someone's addicted to self-pity. And someone who is the exorcist in reverse. They're not willing to face their own demons. I don't know how they would be an op to you, but so then we also have someone who spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. So that's could be you. The gambler and light, willing to gamble on your own vision. And child wounded, you've healed your childhood wounds and you are trying to help others. So it kind of sounds like to me that maybe you, since you've gone through this, you've faced your demons, you're not wallowing in self-pity, you've healed your childhood wounds, or you're on your way to, and you want to help other people, and maybe this person on this side took offense to that and thought you were like, you know, an op when you're just trying to help. You know, some people don't want help. Okay. You know, it is what it is. Just trying to help. So someone that you were trying to help, someone you may have had a sexual connection with, that didn't see or share your vision, you know, took offense to you trying to help them with their childhood wounds and decided to make you an op. Well, okay. Let's get some tarot on this. Interesting. Four of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, this person could have been in competition with you. They're holding back from you. They're guarding their heart. Or this is you holding back from this person, guarding your heart. There's also the possibility that they're not letting go of you, or you're not letting go of them, like energetically, for some reason. Even though, you know, this situation has caused a lot of chaos and conflict. There could be a distorted baby mom in the mix or something with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Or just a distorted feminine. Or maybe this whole situation made you kind of upset and, yeah, but just looking at the imagery on this. It's a man, and it also could have to do with finances. Obviously, it's Pentacles, so you could be really saving your money or being smart with money, holding back. It's kind of a stingy energy, too. So, yeah. I don't know who that is or what that's for, but I don't take these in reverse, but I do notice if they come up like that, but it's upright. So, both of y'all are holding it back and guarding your heart. Okay, Page of Pentacles, upright. Ooh, and the Lovers. Okay. So, interesting. Lovers, Hierophant, Six of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay, so it looks like that this is a pretty strong, you know, connection. The Lovers is also a choice. So it looks like you and this other person, or this other person, are going to be getting some good news about your finances, your health, your business. This is also the start of something new, like something small, starting small. Okay, like the Ace of Pentacles would be a proposal of an engagement. This is just kind of like, hey, do you want to hang out and go to have coffee and like be friends? Because obviously neither one of you have really been able to let go of this for some reason. Or one person hasn't been able to let go. It doesn't matter. Oh, look. Look what I split at. Okay. Also, too, soulmates act as mirrors, and they reflect back to us what we have yet to heal. So if you reflected back to them something they hadn't healed and that really kind of triggered them, they could have made you out to be the bad guy. Or bad girl, whatever. It just is what it is. 10 of Pentacles with the 6 of Cups. Wow, this is all about money. Look at all these pentacles. 6 of Cups. Okay, and then we got 7 of Cups behind that. So I feel like this is... Okay, so let's talk about this one first before we go to the bottom of the deck. I'm getting ahead of myself. This did come out in the reverse, but I believe that this is generational wealth. It's a commitment. It's family, familial ties, and that sort of thing. Because there's like this, there's a whole family here, and yeah, the fact that it was in the reverse means that there was some wounds from childhood, some family interference. There was somebody from the past that caused confusion and spun illusions. Could be a sibling with the 6 of Cups, and it caused someone to not want to invest in this connection or friendship, and they put their guard up. So this could also represent like a past life soulmate, but I'm really feeling strongly that someone from the past, someone from your family, someone you grew up with or whatever, caused the confusion. So this is actually about a friendship, relationship, a lover's connection, to a Two of Cups connection that family members or past lovers, exes that interfered. So it's not all about your ops. This is kind of actually about, this is about this lover's connection or partnership or something that I feel like is supposed to lead, whether it's a business partnership or a romantic partnership, it's supposed to lead to lots of abundance, generational wealth. But, you know, family got in the way, or some past person or past people, or I can't even, I'm going to start. I'm not going to get all upset. It's not my reading. This is for you guys. But certain parts of this I can relate to. All right. So before we get more tarot, so let's just find out first who is the interference that caused this. Let's find out what this Six of Cups is, okay? Because, you know, Six of Cups too is like someone from your past, like someone you grew up with. It could be a sibling or someone in your family with the Ten of Pentacles, but you might not even know who it is. You might not expect it, right? Because, oh, that's my bro, sis, whatever. So I just want to get a couple cards on this. This is Six of Cups person. Cause confusion. Second house, Taurus. Second house is resources too, though. So this could have something to do with money. I mean, these are all pentacles. The fifth house is Leo. This could have something to do with money. Like this is an inheritance, okay? Could be a sibling that's in competition for your inheritance, or I don't know what. Or a Taurus, or someone with Taurus in their chart. What else? Pluto. This is planet of death and rebirth, rules Scorpio. It's also a power struggle. You're in a power struggle with someone from your past, okay? Someone that feels the need to control you. They're obsessed with you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Someone that wants control over you. They're obsessed with you. There's a power struggle. And I feel like it has to do with money. It's almost like a silent competition that they're raging with you. Like whoever has more money wins or whatever. And you're not even in competition with this person, but they're in competition with you. A Virgo could be significant. Yeah. This is someone that the serving of others do. Okay, yeah. So someone with Virgo or Virgo on their chart, or something could have happened during Virgo season. Okay, what else? Mars. So it could be an Aries or someone with Aries in their chart. Mars is the planet of war. So someone in the fourth house, someone from your home, someone you grew up with in the same home or shared a home with, okay, or are living with right now, is secretly in competition with you, at war with you, over finances. You could be getting a divorce or something. It's possible. It's always, always a war over money. And then the fact that the Ten of Pentacles did come out in the reverse is, it's a breakup of a committed, and it's like splitting of finances, and it's also losing a whole bunch of money. I didn't take it in the reverse, but someone that has been holding back from you, that may be going through this, might come and tell you about what's happening, give you some information, pages or messages or something. It has to do with money. This is all money. It's all pentacles. Family and money is like so. I can't tell you how many families are not speaking to each other over stolen inheritances or money matters. It's sad. It's sad. It's your family, People are greedy and selfish, and it is what it is. You actually are not doing yourself any favors by keeping in touch and keeping someone in your life, even if it's a family member that is in competition with you and, vying for resources. Like, no. I'm saying this is me more. I am only in competition with myself. I want to be better than I was yesterday, okay? I don't have time to have people in my life. I don't care how long I've known you or how many past lives we've had together that is secretly in competition with me over money, finances. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you stole money from me. Bye. Soul contracts. Okay. Fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreement, destined to meet. This is clarifying the Four of Pentacles upright. Well, yeah. So this is someone that you do have a soul contract with. Soul contracts don't necessarily mean that... soul contracts can be anything. They could be karmic family members, someone that you were destined to meet. Now, when I see the destined to meet, I don't think that it's this person from your past that you grew up with or shared a home with. But it's, yeah. But clearly you both are holding back from each other or protecting. Oh my gosh. You could have had family members telling you that this person was evil and you should protect yourself. They did this for a status upgrade. Maybe they got paid this stolen inheritance or something. Whatever. So, okay. You may be holding back from this person's holding back from you, but you definitely have a soul contract, okay? Which is basically just something that you are supposed to do together or something you're supposed to learn from the other, and maybe it's already over, but it was in the upright, so. Luxury life, comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. Okay. Maybe the broken promises in the reverse. Maybe this person is holding back from you or holding on. Oh. Okay. Jeez. This person is maybe that stole this inheritance in your family is holding on to your money or energetically because they think they enjoy the luxurious life. Okay. They deserve it. They enjoy it. But they had to break their promise to you, and probably by law, the money that was owed to you, like an inheritance-wise. But they're like, no, but I deserve it. I want the luxury life. So they're holding back giving it to you. Gotta love those people. Going straight to hell. Yeah. And this person probably is literally has more money than you and is already living the luxurious life. But, they have to keep those 4 extra pentacles that are yours because they deserve it more than you deserve it. Yeah, right. Oh, here, let me just give you this little tiny pentacle. No. What else is 4 pentacles? Hidden agenda. Okay. Secret intentions, manipulation, disguise as kindness. Hidden motivations, too helpful to trust. Okay, so this is someone that is actually saying that they're just trying to help you. But their hidden motive is they want to keep your money. Okay? But they're disguised as this helpful person. And yeah, look at this, look at this gift. They're giving a gift, but there's a snake coming out of it. Like a cursed gift or something. While they jet off to a luxury island with your money. Oh, and they also bought this gift with your money too, and cursed it. But then you're like, oh wow, that's so nice. They bought me a present. No, honey, just give the money that they owe. Wow. Interesting. But this is someone who's always wallowing in their self-pity and refuses to face their demons and refuses to see your vision, and it's like, oh, that'll never work. You know, it's like, what? Let's talk about what's at hand here, is that you're holding back my money. Okay. As a member of your family, probably. Love bombed. Intense affection too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. Okay, so, this could be, yeah, I don't know. This could be someone that love bombed you with a hidden motive. It was too much, too quickly, and it's because they want to control you in some sort of way. They want to control how you view them, or I don't know. But it's all because of this. They're holding something back from you. They could have a secret that they're keeping from you, money they're keeping from you. There's a hidden motive, hidden control. We've got that twice. But it's someone you have a soul contract with, so you're going to need to figure it out, okay? Definitely family members or soul contracts. What is this page of Pentacles about? Wow. Lovely, right? Rebound. Temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, quick replacement, just to forget. Okay, so maybe you were someone's rebound and you were trying to help them with their wounded childhood, and you were just was a Don Juan, just trying to not be lonely or just to forget. They wanted to forget about this situation going on over here with their family. Yeah. It kind of just left you feeling rejected and yeah, okay. But you bounced back. Sorry. Hold the press. You bounced back pretty good. Resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly, determination to rise again, can't keep me down. Yeah, I feel like you're somebody that's like, you actually, I mean, I have to say this for myself. I actually relish the setbacks and the heartbreaks because I always am able to accomplish some type of goal. Like, I wrote a memoir. Last time I got my heart broken, I actually was saying to myself the other day, I'm like, maybe I need to get my heart broken again, because I'm kind of like this other writing project that I'm doing. I'm kind of procrastinating on, and I'm, nothing like getting your heart broken too. That's a Sagittarius thing too. It's like, you dump a Sagittarius, you come back, they're a doctor, or they've climbed Mount Everest or whatever. So you, and you bounced back pretty fast. So maybe someone that used you as a rebound is going to send you some message, but it's good news. It's good news. So secret admirer. Secret admirer 2. Hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest, someone's watching. So, and this is like a note. So I feel like you could get a message from someone that is secretly admiring you. We love that. A clout chaser? Doing anything for attention? I'm not feeling that this is a clout chaser, but be aware that that was at the bottom of the deck. What else for this Page of Pentacles? Okay, yeah, you're definitely going to get a message from a secret admirer. Could be someone that used you as a rebound. Inner child. Again. Wow, okay. This is the child. Okay, let me read it. Healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness, restored, return to innocence. So, yeah, maybe this is someone that in the past had not healed any childhood wounds, and maybe now they have spent a lot of time in therapy or in healing sessions or whatever, and they've healed their childhood wounds, which is great. They did the work. Swipe right, that's in reverse, so I don't feel like you're into dating or doing online dating. I mean, it's DM slide. It is it takes up a lot of time and energy, and if you're focused on other things like your financial goals, this is all pentacles, your health, your personal relationships with your family and friends and things like that, it drains it leaks out a lot of energy, and a lot of these dates are a waste of time. So, what else? Money moves. Yeah, I feel like you're really focused on your money right now. Smart decisions, strategic investments, building wealth, making my money work. All right, so you are really focused on your pentacles. This is all pentacles. Okay. And yeah, you've healed your inner child. There's someone that's admiring you that's going to send you a message. You got two. So that's good. What is this Ten of Pentacles about? This is so not a like op reading, so I don't, this is why when I try to make an intention to like do something like that, and then Spirit's like, no, this is the message I want to come out. Okay. But there definitely is some issues with people from the past with regards to money. Okay, hopeless romantic. Believing in fairy tales, idealizing love, constantly waiting, forever dreaming. Uh-oh. So maybe you have been, waiting on a specific person. In the meantime, taking care of you, loving on you. Maybe you've let it go. I feel like you have let a specific person go, but you're not letting the idea of love go. Heck no. It doesn't have to be that specific person, but you will have love, and that's the whole point, right? In the meantime, you are prioritizing your rest, and you're letting go of releasing grudges. You're having emotional freedom. You forgive yourself. You freed your heart. Yeah. There's no sense in sitting there pining for someone that is just not there. Somebody does not want me to say that. Besides, you have someone that has a crush on you. You have a secret admirer, so. And especially if it's this person from the past that is holding on to your money, won't let go. Hell no. We're not even spending 1 minute except for getting an attorney to get your money. Or something. It's not in your heart at all. You're just like, you're over it. You're ready to move on. Safe space. Okay. Emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protected vulnerability. Here I am safe. I feel like you are doing self-care Sunday. You are staying to yourself in your own safe space that you have made safe. And you are visualizing love and a romantic partner coming in, and someone that you can build a foundation with, build generational wealth with. And I feel like you are not willing to compromise. Yeah, you're doing your own status upgrade, okay? And it's kind of like when you upgrade if you go into isolation, keep believing in love, focus on your money moves, healing your inner child, and, you're upgrading your life, you're upgrading your frequency, okay? You will start to attract partners that are upgraded in frequency also. Just the way it goes, right? That's why if you feel like you're in a low place, don't date at all. Because you're just going to attract, people at that low frequency. You want to do the healing work first. You want to focus on your health and your money and being good alone and creating that safe space for yourself. Being emotionally dependent on yourself before you venture out to date again, because you would just keep attracting the same type of partner. If that makes sense. I hope you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Catfish. Pretending to be someone else online, fake profiles, deceptive imagery, not who you think I am. Okay. So, maybe you had an experience with someone who was really unhealed. You got catfished. Someone was wearing a mask, hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. So you got catfished, I guess. Maybe this is why you're just taking a break and focusing on other things. And, I just don't feel like we saw that swiping thing. It was upside down. So it's like, this actually did, this came out upside down. This was on the bottom of the deck, behind the mask. I feel like you are someone who is very authentic, and you are, what you see is what you get. You don't put deceptive images up on social media. And so you're looking for someone that is like you, not trying to deceive people, making people think that you are what you're not, or whatever. But you may have gotten catfished in the past. Who knows? Who cares? Broken promises, disappointed expectations, failed commitment, lost trust. Words mean nothing. Yeah, this person that catfished you, they actually pretended to be someone that they were not. And they had a hidden agenda. This is someone that you don't trust anymore, clearly. And I feel like it has to do with a very large sum of money, or your family and money, or their family and money. Something about that. But look what we got here, baby. Divine intervention. And you know why? Because you have some sort of soul contract with someone. So, you need to be able to get your money and move on to be able to explore this, secret admirer. But, there's all this, family and money thing happening that's so divine intervention says unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirecting paths, saved just in time. All right, so I feel like the divine is stepping in and saying, you know what? It's going to force this person from the past to let go of your money. That's yours. This inheritance. I mean, we saw the Taurus. It's all about money. It's always about money. So good thing the divine is intervening. This says overnight success, rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthroughs, all eyes on me. So maybe the divine intervention is your success. Maybe it's not even about trying to get the money that your family owes you, or trying to get something out of someone that they're not giving you. It's not about that. Divine intervention can come in any form, in any way, and we really just have to go with the flow and kind of accept the divine intervention when it comes. But Yeah, you are no longer getting catfished or love bombed. You are no longer accepting people that give you broken promises. You break a promise once, you're done. You know? I can't trust you. You are manifesting your best life. You're manifesting this 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. Wow. 6 of Pentacles again, or 6 of Cups again. Yeah, this has something to do with your past also, but I also think that you may be holding on to something from the past too tightly. Some heartbreak or a person or, you know, you may need to really release something from the past in order to, you know, manifest this generational wealth, this overnight success. Only you would know what that is. That's not a message for everybody, but maybe what you really need to let go of is those demons you're afraid to face. You're holding on too tightly to your self-pity, your demons, the childhood woundings, or somebody is. It's okay. It's okay to let it go. It's okay to let the pain go and just learn from it and move on. Okay, what is this 4 of Pentacles about? Spirit. Oh, 10 of Swords. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you're having a really hard time letting go of this really harsh, painful ending, this betrayal. That someone, some really ice queen, was really happy about doing to you. That's sad. The 10 of Swords in reverse could also be like a near-death experience. Like I feel like this situation, you're having a hard time letting go of the pain of the betrayal. That's what I feel like. I get it. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Yeah. The Hanged Man in reverse, though, you are now starting to see something from a different perspective. You were stuck for a while, but you no longer need an apology. I mean, you can't demand someone apologize for betraying you. And if they were going to apologize, that means they'd have to give you something. And they don't want to give it to you. But like I said, divine is intervening. Start praying for that. For divine intervention, for whatever it is that you want or need. Pray for divine intervention. Invoke it. Speak it out loud. Yeah. There's a lot of fighting, a lot of competition, a lot of chaos, and I bet it's over money. Money, money, money. But things are going to start moving forward. You're going to get some communication. This could be a romantic relationship or someone you have a soul contract with, but there's a lot of like chaos and conflict, which is causing someone to hold back. But bottom of the deck is 8 of Wands, so you're going to get some communication. I don't know what this is about. But the divine is intervening. It's necessary because, okay, this is someone that left you out in the cold, or could be you that has been experiencing financial difficulties. A lot of pentacles in this reading. Okay, it's all about money. And it could be because of someone who is extremely greedy, materialistic, someone that you shared a home with, someone that was a bully, sabotaging you, that sort of thing. Yeah. So you could be having financial issues because of this bitch. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse could also be like a divorce, because, you know, upright they're committed. But this is someone who probably tried to take you for all you were worth. Yeah, okay. So no wonder you're holding on to those 4 pentacles. You feel betrayed. You feel, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, you feel like you got robbed. Okay. What is this Page of Pentacles about? But maybe you have a secret maybe you are secretly admiring someone, or you have a secret admirer. And yeah, maybe you were up in your head about it, but you're no longer up in your head about any of this. You're like, you know what? I feel like when you are thinking about love, you, of course, are not giving up on love, but you've let go of who it is or when it has to come in, because yeah, you've made a plan to, manifest. I feel like you want to manifest your finances first, but yeah, I mean, that is really the key to successful manifestation, is not making it about someone else. Because then that's like kind of manipulative. That's going against someone's free will. But yeah, your wish fulfillment is coming true after a lot of hard work, because guess what? The wheel is turning in your favor. And if someone owes you money, you are getting it. Okay. So you can also invoke. I have a set of affirmation cards, and I'm actually planning on doing my own deck at one point. But I command the universe to return to me everything that was stolen from me, whether it's money, property, person, even my own dignity. I command the universe to return it to me now. So, yeah. You're not feeling stuck or trapped anymore, or someone isn't, when it comes to you. And okay, 10 of Cups in reverse. So this is someone who, they were trapped in some sort of unhappy home situation, but they are freed themselves from this, and they want new love, or you want a new love. And yeah, you've been focusing on self-love, and now, you have a secret admirer. Someone is coming in. You've had to be really strong for this. A Don Juan, maybe? No. Be very careful of those that come in and just say how attracted to you they are sexually, because you want it to be deeper than that, I feel like. And everyone does, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is something like 7 of Pentacles is kind of like a bad investment or a bad business deal, or, this person that has a lot of money or something was trying to put an end, have people walk away from you by lying. This is a big secret. They've invested a lot of time. Maybe they were doing bindings. They wanted you stuck in something unhappy. They invested a lot into you being unhappy. Yeah. We also saw that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be someone that you divorced that is, has a lot of money and is making you out to be the gold digger or whatever, or materialistic, but you're the one that walked away. You're the one that ended it, because this person lies. They're a liar. Okay. They've been investing behind the scenes to, the Page of look at that. The Page of Pentacles is also divination. So they could be spying through divination to see if what they've invested in is working, but it's not. You're free from the bindings. You're not stuck in your head anymore. Yeah, they made a very terrible investment. But whatever. Yeah, because you've made a plan. You decided to go down a different path. Yeah, and they will not be successful. Yeah, this is someone that you, broke up from or walked away from, or could be, someone that didn't choose you. I don't really know. Someone that didn't choose you, but now they want to go on down a different path. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time on that because it's like, whatever. They made their choice, so I don't know. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. The Four of Swords. Oh, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse on the bottom. So the Four of Swords is, you know, resting, meditating, healing, going within. I feel like you've been doing a lot of contemplation about how to get to this generational wealth. In the past, you've been doing, you know, healing and maybe getting rid of people who are lying, manipulative narcissists. You've definitely been healing from a situation with regards to a family situation or money. I can't stand this. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse. See? This person was trying to pretend they were the upright one, but they're not. They're greedy. But you've just been focusing on yourself and slowly putting one foot in front of the other. You know, focused on building that generational wealth and healing at the same time. All right, good for you. I want to find out what this divine intervention is because I feel like I'm trying to get, okay, yeah, the Fool in the reverse is you want to take this leap of faith, but I think you can't right now because your finances are holding you back. I mean, this is where you are striving to be, and all in divine timing. You need to get yourself balanced and have patience, you know, because as long as you were taking steps and actions towards that, then, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but he's the most reliable. So he, she, doesn't matter. I feel like you do want to take a leap of faith. Okay, there's also Queen of Swords in reverse is like the, I don't know, there's some sort of lying person, narcissist, could be an air sign that's stopping you or preventing you from taking a leap of faith somewhere else or going back to someone or communicating with this person from your past. I don't know. The Queen of Swords in your family. I don't know. I can't deal with this anymore. All right, let's just find out what... I want to see what this divine intervention is. But let's get this deck. Because we need some divine intervention. And let's just see what this is as a collective. What is this divine intervention about? Two of Wands. Maybe you need to make a plan to take a different path and not tell anybody. You need a plan. Like, the divine is going to help you, but God helps those who help themselves. So make a plan, a secret plan, and tell no one, and then, you know, ask for help from the divine. Okay. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so, okay. This is a group that work together, collaborates together, that maybe you're trying to get away from. Yeah, judgment. You have made a decision that this is not for you. And High Priestess, you're following your intuition. And again, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You've been up in your head, but you're not anymore. You're there. You've had a lot of strength and courage. And yeah, there's some sort of group that you work with that you're trying to break free from. Of course, always. All right, what else? Let's just get a few of these. So that is good. I am really trying to get the overall energy. Like, I'm trying to understand this reading. Like, what would I call it? Like, I feel like it's just, it's a lot about money and family and betrayal and, you know, kind of breaking free and healing the inner child. but making a plan to go down a different path, leave this past behind, like people that confuse you, people that are investing their money in things that are insignificant or worse, they're investing money to hurt other people. Like, no, you're like, I'm out. Or rob other people of their inheritance. It's people in your own family. Signed, sealed, delivered. In effect, finalized, official. So maybe you're just waiting for a divorce to be final or something like that. Yeah, this is a divorce. I feel like. Into the cosmos. Spiritual dissolution. Reintegrate fragments of your soul. Release of the ego, attachments, all self-doubt, harmony, interconnectedness. Yeah, this is what you're looking for. After this is, yeah, okay, that's what this is. This is someone you're divorcing that's dragging it out over money because they don't want you to have that new beginning. But once it's signed, sealed, and delivered, you are, into the cosmos. You want like healing. You're releasing the attachment to all of this. Thank goodness. We saw heartache. It's in the reverse. Grief, emotional struggle, sadness, despair. I feel like you've overcome this and you're just like, okay, I could sit in grief forever, or I can just get up and start over once I have money. Once this person, whoever this Queen of Swords in reverse is, that's a lying, manipulative narcissist, whoever that is to you. Okay, the golden path, direction toward the divine, soul's calling, higher purpose, follow your intuition. So that was in the reverse. So maybe in the past you were not following your intuition, you weren't following the golden path, but I think you're ready to. High stakes. Yeah, even if it's a gamble and a risk, you're willing to take the risk. Or maybe you risked something and didn't listen to your intuition and you just went for the chemistry and got yourself in a mess. Okay. That could be, okay, what was this? Cosmic timing, according to the divine timelines, trust a flow. Okay, so yeah, so the divine time is now for the divine intervention because this is a mess. This is money and control and, broken promises and just, it's always about money, isn't it? Always. Eyes like ancient gateways. Accurate perception, insight, and awareness. Eyes like ancient gateways. I love that. I've never seen this card. Okay, so you're definitely, your insights, your internal intuition has been heightened because of everything that you've gone through. Adorned with flowers. Oh. Devoting love and reverence, purity. Something self-love. You've been focused on your self-love. You've been developing your intuition. You're willing to take a gamble as long as, you're following your intuition and you're staying on this golden path type of thing. You are waiting for something to be signed. It could be a soul a soul contract that needs to end, and you need to get paid something. Eye in the sky. You've seen the higher perspective there. Yeah, you're owed money somehow. Because look, we got the Four of Pentacles, someone's holding on to your money, fighting with you over it, and this is kind of where you've been. And it's like, yeah, you're going to get some good news in the finances, and then, you're going to get this Ten of Pentacles. The divine is intervening to bring you something, and this is something that someone promised you that they broke. So God is like, I don't like it that you broke your promise. Yeah. Invoke divine intervention. I am ready for the divine to intervene and bring justice to this situation. I invoke the divine to help bring to me what I'm owed. And it doesn't have to, and then you have to release the way that it comes, because it may not come from this person that broke promises, and it doesn't have to. It could come like this. Okay? Which, wouldn't that be nice? You wouldn't have to look at that greedy, manipulative person ever again. Yeah. This intrusive person that's unwanted, they invade your privacy, they interrupt you, they disregard your boundaries. This is someone that is constantly invading your boundaries, you know, probably trying to bind you. And cat with 9 lives, bounce back from adversity. But you keep bouncing back, and you have a very open heart chakra. You have a lot of love and empathy and compassion, and this person is really, they really tried it. Wealth and riches in the reverse. I mean, they did not want you to have anything. For whatever reason. Psycho, okay. Alright, I mean, you're still going to get it anyway. So, dumbass. Excuse my French. Deep oceans, secrets, and untold stories. Yeah, this person has a lot of secrets from you, but the divine is intervening, and it's all going down. I don't know what's going to happen, but this is someone, you know, heartache. Yeah, we just saw this in reverse. Grief, emotional struggle, sadness, despair, downhearted, tears come from the heart. Sorrow is the price paid. This is someone that made you cry a lot, but you healed from it. We see the 4 of Swords. You've healed, and you've moved on. You've let it go. You're just like, and now this is the divine intervention that's coming. Lights out. That's the Grim Reaper, honey. I'm going to leave it right there, because it's just like someone that promised you a large sum of money, or promised you your inheritance, something owed to you by law, that broke their promise. Okay. And behind the scenes, they've been doing all this stuff to keep you in this type of energy. And, yeah. The divine is about to make things right and balance the scales. And it looks like this person will never give you what they owe you. They will never stop being intrusive and interfering in your life. And so the divine is taking them out. Lights out. And I think you've dealt with this situation long enough. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not wishing this on anyone. I'm just saying that, like, you know, it's gone on for as long as it's been able to go on. And you are required elsewhere. You have this plan, and you are, you know, you have this secret admirer. It's time for you to move on. Okay? And I feel like you've been trying to move on for a really long time. And it's time for you to have the money and the, you know, the love that you deserve, you know, flowers, because you've done the work. You've healed from your inner child wounding. You've healed from this massive betrayal. You know, you are a good, kind-hearted person. And so, yeah. Lights out. Point of no return. Ending. Finality. All right. That is it. I hope this message resonated with someone, and I hope you're happy, because it's about to be over. Thank goodness. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.